you get someone, for example, if someone you love posts that video of Tommy, and her anger and saying, I love this, and you're seeing that on Facebook or Instagram, and you're thinking, oh great, now I have to unfriend my aunt, or my sister.
I can't tell you how many Facebook fights I got on. That made no sense.
Yeah.
But I just had to be heard
And
for no reason.
How many times you got called a racist?
Oh my gosh, so the Latino culture, I served my mission in East LA, Spanish speaking, so all of the Latinos there. I got just destroyed. And this was the point where I was just saying I support Trump, nothing else.
Well, it's the thing, but what you're talking about is the issue that we're having in the country is that we're not willing to. We would rather trade being comfortable in our own relationships instead of bringing up, saying, maybe calling some of this out a little bit.
They're not seeing what I really believe because I'm just posting things that have one message on Facebook.
I think there's a kind of a parallel. We see people come to this country who don't speak the language, and they can go and they can live in their little enclaves with people who speak the same language, so they don't have to get out and learn English, let's say, or wherever they're at, learn the language. They can stay within that bubble and be comfortable, and not travel outside of what's comfortable for them. Whereas, and it's the same thing here. We travel in very conservative and very liberal bubbles, and there's probably I'm sure there's people in between. I'd like to find myself in between and see and look at both arguments and decide where I should be. But a lot of times we like to stay there, we're comfortable there, we only do things to affirm our beliefs instead of challenge them.
And talk to a good friend that believes different than you do. Because your good friend isn't going to want to just destroy you.
My hippie self really likes that idea. Good idea.
We have a buddy that's super liberal, but he's super easy to have a conversation with. So he kind of helps you see why they believe what they believe, rather than just, they don't agree with me.
I've noticed the ones that are willing to listen to the whys is, we can always find a common ground where we both can understand and agree why we feel that way.